everyone, we're going to determine whether our series converges or diverges. If it converges, we're going to find the sum. So this is a telescoping series, and we're going to set it up as the sum equals the limit as n approaches infinity of s sub n equals, and let's put that down here because it's going to be a little long. So for n equals 1, we're going to get arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by 2 minus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by 3. This was for n equals 1. Then you're going to have plus, for n equals 2, arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by 3 minus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by 4. Now, noticing that these two cancel right away, we can actually stop and just write this as n equals 2 and put plus dot plus. And now let's do the n terms. So for the n terms, we want n and n minus 1. So for n minus 1, we're going to get arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by n minus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by n plus 1. And then for n, you're going to get plus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by n plus 1 minus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by n plus 2. And this was n minus 1, and this was n, because you're working backwards. Now, with telescoping series, what we look at is what cancels out. So for the first few terms, all of this is going to just cancel out, except for the first term. So now you look at the n terms and you mimic, you work backwards. Since the first term didn't cancel out, the last term doesn't cancel out. But all the other terms are going to cancel out. So the terms lower than it will cancel. All right. So now we have the sum equals the limit as n approaches infinity of arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by 2 minus arc cosine of square root of 3 divided by n plus 2. Now basically, remember, this is your inverse. So this piece right here is going to go to 0 as n approaches infinity. So when you're looking at this, what you need to know is that cosine of pi divided by 2 equals 0. So we want this to be pi divided by 2 because we're dealing with the inverse functions. So this one's going to be pi divided by 6 minus pi divided by 2. Therefore, we're going to get our sum is, when you simplify this, this is going to be pi minus 3 pi divided by 6 when you get the common denominator, which equals negative 2 pi divided by 6. So your sum equals negative pi divided by 3. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.